Hey. Okay. Okay.
I can't watch it. Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Flip. I'm a composer and a vocalist, and we're going to be looking at Next to Normal part number 8. So, we are encountering the end, it seems. I'm not sure if it's going to be this video or another video because it looks like there's a little bit left, but we're getting close. So with that in mind, I hope you guys have been enjoying the React series. If you don't mind, just hitting the like button on this video because it helps with the algorithms. And also maybe hitting a sub on the channel too because that helps me a ton. If you're part of the Patreon, thank you so much for supporting my content. If you're not, you should check it out. With that in mind, this was voted on by my patrons. They told me to react to this. If you have something that you want me to react to, you should become a patron member and tell me what you want me to react to. And with that in mind, we're going to get into part number 8. I had to stop in the middle of this song because my video was running over on time. But I'm going to back up just a hair so you get the context of what's going on. I almost lost it. That's actually the real reason I stopped it. I had to stop. I had to stop. Well, let's keep going. Here we go. This is part number 8.
Of an intestinal obstruction.
All right, the truth comes out.
He was 8 months old.
He was 8 months old. It's terrible.
I know I couldn't say that to you before.
She didn't know. The daughter didn't know at all? That's crazy. She couldn't come to terms with that?
We wanted to give you a normal life. I realize I have no clue what that is.
Man, honesty goes so far.
I don't need a life that's normal. That's way too far away. But something next to normal.
Ah, okay.
Be okay.
Zing zam. I see now.
Yeah, something next to
Ooh,
normal.
the descending bass line again.
That's the thing I'd like
The
to try.
lament bass. And then
Close enough
is
to normal to get by. We'll get by.
It's the first time she really looks happy.
We'll get by.
Yeah, she's crying, but it's like a happy. Yeah, she looks motivated.
Now go to your dance.
That's so nice. Alright, I will say real quick, a lot of you guys have been getting angry at me about the Henry hate I've been having. And I will say, I have taught high school for 8 years. And I understand the youth very well because of my time teaching. And when I see someone like Henry sort of approach, someone else and introduce drugs to someone else, to me, that's real harmful. And it's hard to look at that without the lens of like, that's bad. That's really bad. They shouldn't have done that. And that's just been on the forefront of my mind. And most of the time, 99 out of 100 times, everyone knows the consequences of that, right? I mean, everyone knows you shouldn't introduce someone else that's like vulnerable to drugs. Like everyone knows that. But some people want others to join their, their crowd or whatever. So where that 1 out of 99, one out of 100 comes in is if someone's so awkward, that's just like how they introduce themselves and how they sort of socialize. And I guess it would be much more than 1 out of 100, especially for guys like Henry. So where I have developed less of a stern outlook on Henry is someone saying that he could be part of that crowd of just he's socially awkward, and that's sort of his way to sort of, socialize. And for that, I can see that. That's fair. I don't agree with it. Like, that's not going to be like how I frame his. I mean, I think he's bad. Like, I think he's bad, but that was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to forgive it, but like, just imagine the show without Henry, could be a different. We could be in a different place right now entirely. Who knows? But from what I was saying, Henry, a little bit, but I can see. Okay, Henry, but I can see. Okay, now we got that. There's Henry. a lot of the comments. I'm talking about Henry.
Hey.
Dude, he's so good at reintroducing
you look like
themes.
A star,
He looks good, by the way. It's a great jacket.
a vision in blue,
Blue.
Oh, I do.
and you are.
And by the way, this
Hey.
shortness
You came.
of phrases is designed to paint the socially awkward nature of them and like Henry and them together. So, maybe that is the kind of person he is. And again, that's what the composer is conveying with this shortness. Hey, I know,
Well, I said that I might.
I thought we were through.
So I came with
me
someone else.
and you.
I have the dad's just sitting there. I feel
tonight.
sad.
Will your mom be okay?
Well, she might be someday.
But for now it's all fine.
She's still on my mind.
Can you leave it behind? Stay. Let's see this
Am
thing
I
through.
crazy? I might end up crazy.
I'll be
Ooh.
here for you.
You say that right here. But then give it a year or 10 years or a life. I could end up your wife, sitting staring at walls, throwing crap down the stairs, freaking out at the store, running nude down the
That's
street,
trauma.
bleeding out in the back.
Perfect for you. I will be perfect for you.
All right.
So you
I can see the Henry
could go
love here.
crazy, or I could go crazy. It's true.
Damn, dude, that
Sometimes
was a really
life
good
is insane,
depiction of trauma.
but crazy, I know I can do.
Ooh.
'Cause
Crunchy.
crazy is perfect, and messed up is perfect. So I will be perfect for you.
Perfect for you.
Ooh, harmonizing. Every time the composer harmonizes, that means something. That was really strong. That was a very strong scene. Natalie is a great actress, and that's a hard role. You can feel it, like how difficult that is. I mean, all these roles seem very challenging. Henry doesn't seem super
So
challenging.
anyway,
But besides that, all of them seem really challenging. You're leaving?
I thought you'd like to know.
What?
You're faithful, come what may. But clearly, I can't stay.
What?
We'd both go mad that way. So here I go.
You have a daughter, though.
And anyway, I'm leaving. I guess that you can see. I'll try this on my own. A life I've never known.
That would be
I'll
terrible.
face the dread alone. But I'll be free.
Wow. Wow.
With you always beside me.
The piano.
When I fall, I'd never get to know the feel of solid ground at all. With you always believing that we could still come through. It makes me feel
Oh, the
old to
offbeats.
know that it's not true.
Oh. So good.
What doctors call dysfunction, we tried to call romance. And true, it's quite a trick to tell the dancers
Ugh,
from the
poor dude.
dance. But rather than
Wow.
let chance take me, I'll take a chance.
goosebumps, actual goosebumps all over. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll take a chance on leaving.
Wow.
It's that or stay and die. I loved you once and
I have to. I'm sorry. Oh, the music is it's just so beautiful. And again, like everything just has a place. Like the backtrack being so free feeling, it feels free with the octaves of the piano, and everything else behind it. Sort of, it feels like almost like the wings are sprouting from behind her. And it's crazy because like you might not agree. I personally don't with her like solution. Her solution here is that she's gonna leave, and I don't agree with that. I think that's a bad decision. I think they have a family. They need to raise together. They need to be together, and they have to work through this trauma together. And there's got to be a better solution. I know she was burned by her psychiatrist, but there has to be a better solution where they can work on this as a family. And for Natalie, right? I mean, she said that she was going to be there for her and stuff. I'm not sure what that means when she says she's leaving. But anyway, I disagree with what she's saying, but you can feel in her heart with how she's singing, she believes it. And she believes in it. She thinks it's going to work. At least the sense of that this is her best chance, right? That's what she sounds like when she sings. And again, there's nothing like dissonant about it. Like the backtrack, it almost sounds like wind chimes. It sounds. It just sounds like beautiful. It doesn't feel like if you didn't believe her or something with this composer, you would hear stuff like with how he is. Like he's nasty. He throws some dissonance at you just so you understand that there's something wrong in that statement. You know what I'm saying? Like he's very clever. And this is like a point in time where it just feels so free. Let's back up. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Again, it's wind chimes, right?
I'll take a chance on leaving.
And you might not agree with her. Like, I don't agree with her.
It's that or stay and die.
This is like the first time you hear her so certain about anything,
I loved
really.
you once, and though you love me still, I know it's time for me to fly. I loved you once, and though I love you still, I know.
Ooh, flat four.
Time for me to go. And so, goodbye.
Oh, the cello. It's good. Oh, flat four. Nothing, not a word from you. And she walks away from him too.
I am the one who loved you.
Oh, don't bring this back.
I am the one who stayed. I am the one, and you walked away.
That's what I'm saying.
I am the one who waited, and now you act like you just don't give a damn. Like you never knew who I am.
I am the one who knows you. I am the one you feel. I am the one who's always been here.
And they're harmonizing.
I am the one who'll heal.
Like they're agreeing.
I told her that I'm not worth a damn, but I know you know who I am.
No.
I know you know who I am.
I'm a joker. I'm a spook.
Can't you just leave me alone?
I know you know who
Oh, great.
I am.
Grief.
Why didn't you go with her?
'Cause I'm holding on.
Let me go.
And I want
What?
Dad?
Uh.
What's going on? Why are the lights off?
This is like that moment when you're playing Halo 3 and you're running away from the infected. And then you just watch, you look behind, you're just hanging out with your boys and stuff, or your ladies, whatever. And then you look back, and the people you were hanging out with were all turned to infected. And you're like, oh no. Like, no. This is so sad. Like, the grief has now caught him. And you can totally see why. I mean, like, for this poor dude. And a lot of you guys were like, again, talking about how he has had a lot of grief with this whole situation. Again, that hasn't manifested a lot in this show yet. Just a lot of pushing away of that grief. The whole show. But clearly, it has haunted him since the beginning of the show, to the point where it is now manifested. Almost like the wife was his salvation from the grief. And now that she's gone, there it is, right? What a statement. And now the daughter's in, you know, like, this would be a great time to have the mother there for the daughter, just saying, so creepy.
Where's Mom?
She left.
She's.
Dude, he's broken. I hate him.
Gone?
Yeah.
So it's,
He's a great actor. He sounds... That's the first time the light has left his voice. Even in his saddest moments of this show, and there have been plenty, you can still hear him trying, and this is not that. This is him broken and surrendered. He is surrendered.
It's just me and you for now.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
I can't watch it. Again, it's just a beautiful acting job from both of them. Like, hey, he's broken, like literally destroyed. Like, and you've been almost waiting for it the whole show, with how like he was like avoiding conversations the whole show, and the conversations are here forced upon him, you know, by his wife. I can't get over like how I thought that was a bad decision from the wife. Yes, I think it's selfish. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a little selfish. And yes, she needs help. But to leave the daughter, look at the poor. This is what I'm sad about. It's not even the dad. It's the daughter. The daughter's response to that. The daughter having to comfort the dad. I said before, like, the dad should be the rock of this situation to help everyone get through it. And then the wife leaving, of course, broke that rock. And now she has to pick up the pieces. The daughter, that's insane. That's like the saddest thing that you can even, how could you write that and not expect everyone in the audience to feel that? And my God. And a beautiful cry from the dad, just saying, someone that is clearly not completely in touch with his emotions, and that's it. Beautiful, amazing. I have to watch this again, dude. Ah.
Okay. Okay. We need some light. First of all, we need some light. You can't sit here in the dark and all alone. It's a sorry sight. It's just you
What a good daughter.
and me.
What a good daughter. It's a freaking wife.
We'll live,
Sorry. Still mad
we'll
about that.
see.
You'll have to tell me what you think. I feel like I'm offending people. You just need to get that out. Fair.
Night, we'd sit and wait for the morning light, but we've waited far too long for all that's wrong
There she is.
be made right.
Unless she's somewhere else.
After day.
Whoa. Declarative strings.
All our cares away.
Whoa.
Trying to fight the things we feel, but some hurts never heal. Some ghosts are never gone, but we go on. We still go on, and you find some way to survive. And you find out you don't have to be happy at all. To be happy you're alive.
Do you know where she went?
Sad.
Have you heard from her?
Yeah, I heard from her. She's staying with my grandparents.
Okay. Well,
Do
That's
they
a good
actually
place to go.
exist?
Yes.
that's messed up. Okay, he's
Sounds good,
socially
right?
awkward. You guys win.
Well, going home has never been a solution to any of my problems.
Well, that's what you got me for.
Seriously? You're like
and
number
Henry's
3 on my
like
list
the
of
final
issues.
rock of this
You
situation.
keep a list?
Don't worry, Henry. You're my favorite problem.
I just can't believe the
That's all
daughter
I
has
ask.
to be such a structural foundation to the family.
Give me clouds and rain and gray. Give me pain if that's what's real. It's the price we pay to feel.
Yeah, that's true.
The price of love is lost.
Okay, I can't wait to see the dad here. Is he gonna be taking that stuff out of the boxes?
We love anyway. Look, I know you can't tell me if you're treating her. I just wonder if she's okay.
I think she's working on it and she's aware of the risks.
What?
Do you think she'll come home?
It's hard to say.
Right.
Dan, would you like me to recommend someone for you to talk to?
No.
Nah, you probably should.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Yeah.
And when the night has finally
That's good.
gone, and when we see the
That's
new
real
day
good.
dawn, we'll wonder how we wandered for so long, so blind. The wasted
Almost got me
world
again.
we thought we knew, the lights will make it look brand new.
See, and I want to know what conversations they're having right now. He said he looks much more approachable. Like she has a voice in that. Nice. She seems so happy, the daughter. I mean, she seems happy too, the wife, mother. At least she doesn't seem miserable. Henry's happy, that's for sure.
When our long night is done, there will be light.
Oh, nice. a very this is a statement, great statement here. You will be found. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, wild. That's good. That's a good show. It's crazy. I've never heard of this show until my patrons told me that I should watch it. I've never heard of this show. And I mean, thanks to PBS, I mean, seriously, like that, how cool is it that they put this out for everyone for free? And I literally wouldn't have watched it otherwise. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. Because who has heard of Next to Normal besides you? No offense. I know a lot of people have. But it was more popular, like, what, in the late 90s, early 2000s? Just not something people talk about, because a lot of the music isn't, well, I guess it is pretty singable, but I just have never heard, like, I've done plenty of cabarets, and I've done plenty of, like, other events, and I've seen concerts and shows, and I've never heard any, like, sung music from it. Maybe, I don't know. You tell me. What am I thinking? So anyway, let's rate this show. Let's go into like a little bit about it. I mean, like, I can sit here and I can rattle off my ideas for prescriptions on how their relationship could have been better, and like how this ending could be like better for the family and whatnot. I don't think it's a very happy ending, completely honest. Like, this is not a happy ending, in my opinion. It's not, and I don't think it's meant to be, because their end statement is like, we made the best of a terrible situation and life is hard. Like, that's kind of what the final songs are saying. It's like, you have to work through it. A lot of the problem with mental health treatments is that people think that like drugs are gonna fix a problem. I mean, clearly, like, she did not, like, the mother did not think that, because they didn't help at all for her. But you kind of have to find the root of the problem. Like, what is it? Is it your life is not where you want it to be? Is it that, you're not hitting the goals? There's plenty of reasons that, you might need help, but some people look at like drugs as like the solution. It's not. It's a way, it's a means to an end. It's a means to sort of get you to fixing that root problem, or your self-perception or something else. But what I liked is that that's what they targeted. For the wife, she literally just isolated her problem, and then that was what she determined was her priority, and then she left. And for me, that's like, I think your problem is that your family's falling apart because of your problem. Yeah. And, the dad has trauma too from everything that's happened. That was completely unresolved. The daughter helping out, yeah, absolutely, it's great. But that's tough too. Like, there's so many open-ended ending questions that are unfulfilling, and that's life, right? I mean, that's part of the story, is like, they have to work through it. That's life. You have to work through it. Like, you have to work through it. Everyone watching, everyone at home watching this PBS show should take away, this is not just a happy ending. This is, you have to work through your life. And I love that, because that's deep. That's real. Sometimes with the Disney stuff and all the other musical stuff, a lot of other musical stuff where it's just like, happy ending, everyone gets what they want, bad guy loses. I hate that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that. I mean, I could like the music. I've watched plenty of shows that are like that. But what's a great show is when it's like, okay, this actually pertains to real life. I've been living a real life my whole life, and this show is emblematic of a real life. I hate it when shows are just fake. So love the premise of this show. Love the ending. Music, fantastic music. Really, really good. I was really surprised with how great this music is. The only problem I have with the music is maybe it's a me problem. When I think back to singing a song, like if I think back to The Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think the bells of Notre Dame. When I think of Hamilton, I think I'm not throwing away my shot. When I think of Epic, I'm like, monster. I look into your eyes. But for this show, there's not one theme that is coming back to me that's like singable. And maybe what is yours? Like, you tell me in the comments, what is yours? Because that's just I'm curious to know. For me, there is nothing that I walked away from any one of these parts that I recorded and was singing a song to myself because it was locked in my head. I love catchiness, and I feel like this is more narrative. This is Stephen Sondheim. Same thing. This is the same sort of feedback I gave to Stephen Sondheim, which, by the way, that's great feedback to give because that's a nitpick on an amazing score. Is that when you walk away from it, what do you take with you? Sometimes that memorableness, like you will be found, that it's there. I shouldn't have said Dear Evan Hansen. A lot of you guys are not a fan of Dear Evan Hansen. I'm sorry. I enjoy that show. I think that the score is very nice. The writing, it's okay. But the score, the score is so good. But long story short is it's hard for what is your song that you like, that you're, I guess, I'm alive. That's one. That's sure. Like, I can sing it. It's not something I would sing. I would rather sing my Miss American Pie. I don't know why anyway, long story short, that's my one feedback for the show is there's something with the music that maybe 1-2 songs where it just hammers the theme in to the point where I can't forget it. That's one feedback. Okay. Besides that, everything else was beautiful. I mean, the narrative, it was more, I would say it wasn't designed to do that. That's the whole point. And the narrativeness of the music was why this show felt so strong at many moments. It wasn't designed for that catchiness. And that's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing and a curse for you. You tell me. Maybe I'm just overreading it. But I think music was fantastic. I would say music-wise, 9. Theme-wise and story, 9.5. Great show. Overall ranking, I would say 9.5. It's one I'm going to remember. I'm not going to say 9. I'm going to round up here, 9.5. And why? And that's a high score, by the way, for what I give. I'm going to say this is going to be a show that I sit like in my bed and like before, like I'm about to go to sleep tonight, sick, and I'm going to think about like this ending, and it's going to haunt me a little bit. And that's a great sign. Like any show that does that, like Inception, like Shutter Island, OGs know what I'm talking about. Those shows linger, and they you think about these kind of shows later on in life, where you think back to this show in your darkest and highest of highs and darkest moments. So that's a sign of a great show. And you can tell me if you felt that same vibe with this show, if you've thought about this show at a point in your life. That's a sign of a great show. Okay, I mean, like, no offense to like Little Shop of Horrors. I don't like, if I'm having a stressful day, I'm not thinking Little Shop of Horrors. To sort of get through it. I love Little Shop of Horrors. I love it. But again, that's the catchy vibe. That's not going to get me through like a hard day. Does that make sense? Different purposes for different shows. They're not meant to be the same. So I'm not trying to make that contention. Okay, with that in mind, that's it. I would say 9.5. Great show. Thanks for recommending it. Almost destroyed me. It got me for a while. Like 3 major moments of this show almost took me out. I'm just saying. Nice job. I'm gonna be doing a react of this with my wife, who's in the field of psychiatry, and that's gonna be on the Patreon, and it could be on the YouTube, but I'm respecting her privacy. So if you're interested in watching that to get a real mental health professional's input on this stuff while having me there too, to explain any musical stuff you might be interested in, you should join the Patreon to join it and talk about it, and leave me some questions on the videos so I can ask that to my wife. Anyway, that's gonna be the video, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Thanks so much for joining and support my content. Hit the sub button on YouTube. I'll catch you all in the next react. Till then, bye bye. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons. All of you make this possible. I appreciate all the support.
The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, flippinator. You got the flip on the left, you got the flip on the right. That's a flip, man. The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, flippinator. You got the flip on the left, you got the flip on the right.